thought you had points in diplomacy.
Oh, you would be wrong.
Oh, man.
Gather round and listen to a tale of brave souls, big and small, where they go on adventures, where they may trip but never fall. Trials, triumphs, and doing their best. Join us, friends, on a stumble quest.
Last time on Stumble Quest, the gang bubbles Froggart, a cursed person, float the idea of Cask of Amontillatoing Withersby's jerky corpse before landing on Will cursing the body for the group's anonymity. And damn it if they don't have the best sleep they've had in months.
I ain't ever seen a motherfucking frog shrug in my life.
Frogs?
Bro, that's crazy, man. I've never seen anything like that. Bro!
So in the last session, the world was ending.
Oh, fuck.
No, it wasn't.
Anyways, world is ending.
Yeah, no. You guys had a wonderful sleep. You guys are currently at the Broken Door Inn, a kind of run-down looking place, but is, like, admittedly kind of cozy, hidden away in a cluster of buildings on the northeast side of the city. You had the best sleep you've had in a long time, and this is after you interrogated the corpse of Withersby.
Yeah.
Who had no idea who we were.
Put Froggart in a deafening bubble.
Yeah.
And you read the newspaper, which detailed a string of monkey crimes.
Uh-oh.
We were trying to figure out if Frog. What was up with Frog?
Yeah. Your next mission was to interrogate Froggart and then try to find Withersby's house. And Lieber said he knows a guy who can figure out where he lives.
Mm-hmm. And we have his corpse in the bag still.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But we spoke to it.
Yeah. You pulled him out of the bag, and he kind of like sat up and was chilling out for a while when you guys were suddenly having an epiphany about Froggart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's really funny that the Froggart thing was so pressing, and then we said, "Oh man, I really need a good 8-hour night's rest before we talk to this guy."
It was funny, right? Because it was like very important that you interrogate Withersby, and then suddenly the realization about Froggart happened, and that derailed it for a really long time. And then you finally questioned Withersby, and I guess we just kind of forgot. You guys went to bed.
Kind of just blacked out after the whole Withersby thing.
Yeah, it was too much information to take in all at once. I think we all just wanted to, sleep on it.
Yeah.
And then just left Froggart spinning around in a wind ball.
No, he wasn't in there all night. Art never would have left him in there all night.
This feels like Hereditary.
I'm feeling... I have faith that somebody kept notes on the information that was gleaned from Withersby's corpse. I imagine
Not
Nick
me.
probably does. I can tell you again if you need, but...
I have... Here's what I have written down, okay?
Oh, God.
Go on.
Not fucking real / never met us was researching the civilization of old. In the hidden room in his basement, there is information. Those are all the things I wrote.
That's it. That's all you need.
And
I feel
that's
like
enough.
that's all we need. But
Yeah.
no one said I'm taking good notes. Only that I'm taking notes.
I will say they're good enough. They're
Yeah, they're
serviceable notes.
I literally only have a note about Froggart. Clearly, I don't consider Withersby important enough, but knowing that Froggart can understand us was very important. I was like, motherfucker.
Oh my God, that's really funny.
This is the real enemy.
And I believe the solution to being able to interrogate Froggart was that Knack was going to cast a spell to grant Froggart the power of speech.
Yeah.
I think that was
But
what was going to happen.
Wasn't
Could
it
we-
going to be forever? I think that was the other reason we
I
didn't
think so.
do it
It's
right away.
forever.
Oh, this is why you guys went
Are
to
we
sleep,
sure we
because
wanna
it was
talk
a
to this
long
guy?
ritual.
Yeah.
You need to...
Yes.
That's what it was.
Right.
Oh yeah, it's a 24-hour ritual.
Yeah. So it wasn't... You guys didn't just forget. It was because you couldn't just do
We
it.
gotta sleep up. We gotta sleep up for this ritual.
We were trying to figure out if this motherfucker was a frog or a person turned into a frog, right?
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
like the
All right. Well, I guess
Correct.
the current plan is to get Knack somewhere safe that he can just chill for 24 hours. I guess the inn.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Things have been kind of
sense.
crazy lately.
Yeah, no, and yeah, exactly. You know what? We just needed like a self-care day. We need to go pick up our armor and our shit. I'm sure nothing will go poorly
Mm-hmm.
doing that. And then we'll just come back at night and be like, it's time to talk to a frog who's maybe not a frog.
Yeah.
These are
It's a
normal
frog.
things that we do,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like one of the least weird things that we've had to do.
to be honest.
You are currently still in the inn. You will have to decide who has gone out and found the newspaper. There's a copy of it in front of each of your doors, but somebody definitely read it.
Okay, well,
So somebody's already up.
Art absolutely read the newspaper. Are we
Okay,
kidding?
so
let's,
Art
all,
is
let's all
awake.
go for breakfast. Let's go for breakfast so we're all in the same spot. All right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we
Okay.
got a long day. All right, okay.
Question: does the newspaper have like a comics section?
Of course it does.
Excellent. That is missing from Art's newspaper.
Even though Brix had her own newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
Did she?
I don't know. We
Oh.
we didn't have that many rooms, if I recall.
Yeah, you only have 4 rooms. Some of you were sharing.
I just assume that Brix is sharing with Art always now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, the like funnies section.
Yeah.
That's gone. Even though she can't read, she's like looking at them, just being like, "Ah, look at this jackass," you know.
Yeah.
She
is
starts laughing
Brix's-
at one, and it's like a wordplay joke, and he's like, "You."
It's like, you don't know what that is.
Yeah.
There's a specific comic about a fat cat named Garfell.
Ah.
Mhm.
Oh,
What's his favorite food?
Spaghetti and meatballs.
Oh, okay,
Nice.
okay.
that's cool as fuck.
Does he have
actually.
A
any
legally
prominent-
distinct cat.
Does he have any prominent dislikes?
Yes, he hates Thursdays.
Oh,
Why?
okay,
Why-
okay. Yeah,
and
yeah.
his cousin cat Newell.
Gabe Newell.
Yeah,
Gabe Newell.
Yeah.
Yeah, Newbert.
What's his owner's name?
James Flanagan.
Joe.
Joe. Joe David.
Joe.
Joe
Yeah.
Biden.
Joe Biden.
Biden.
Garfell and his owner Joe Biden.
Stop
Yeah,
it.
no relation.
Constantly telling this big orange cat to quit the malarkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get out of my spaghetti
of-
and meatballs.
Get away from my spaghetti and meatballs. Quit this malarkey.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Would you guys like to go downstairs and grab some breakfast?
Yes.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
got it. We got a heavy day ahead of us.
Time to
Okay.
carbo load.
So you go down into the as previously described, kind of cluttered. It looks older and like haphazardly maintained, but has a kind of charm to it.
Mm.
This place is fucking bumping.
Oh my god.
Like all the other patrons from the inn are already up and they're getting breakfast, and there's also like just people who are coming in off the street, coming to grab a bite. So there's all kinds of various people sitting around chatting away, but all kinds of shit.
Do we recognize anyone in the area?
No, these are all just various
Okay.
folks.
Good.
Hey.
I don't want friends.
We got a busy day ahead of us.
Yeah. That's why we got a carbo load.
Knack relays to the party.
Okay, I know we all want to talk to Frogert, but it's going to take some time. I'm going to need 24 hours to cast the ritual. In that time, I need you to make sure he doesn't go anywhere, and I need you guys to keep me safe. Things have been crazy lately, and I'm going to be fairly vulnerable while casting this spell, and I don't want Cal sneaking up on us.
Okay.
I thought Knack was doing this the entire time. Like, I just imagine Knack's...
Did I do it? Did I start it last night?
I don't know,
I don't
did you?
remember.
We can say that
Sorry,
you did.
that might have just been me. I just
If you'd
pictured
prefer.
Knack throwing like ninja gang signs with his antennae, like casting this ritual.
I don't know that I did anything like that. It's not ringing a bell.
Like, going at it.
Can you really cast a ritual if you're sleeping? I don't think you can.
I don't know.
I don't believe that you did.
All right, well, that was just me then. Never mind.
I don't remember starting the ritual last time, but we all know my memory is...
I know that it was discussed, like it was brought up how long the ritual would be.
Yeah. I don't think I started doing it. I think I should have, but...
My bad.
I also think that maybe sleeping beforehand was a smart move.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
There's one particular patron in this tavern right now that is a particularly shaken dwarf cuddled up in the corner.
Oh.
He's shaken?
Yeah.
What about him?
Yeah, what's his
I don't know. You'd have to ask.
Oh. We're not good at interacting with other people, though.
I don't know if we got time for a side quest.
Like, he looks, how disturbed does he look?
Oh, very. Like,
this, 1 to 10 out of 10?
Yeah.
Oh, God,
like, this guy doesn't look like he slept for, like, at least 2 days.
Oh, my God.
Shaken like a leaf.
Does he happen to be, like, offloading onto anyone nearby?
Nah, he's kind of keeping to himself right now.
Fuck.
So we can't even...
I can't do this. I can't do this, you guys. I can't be a part of this. I got enough on my plate already. I gotta get upstairs. Okay. I gotta start this ritual.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Frogger was on the table the whole time staring at Knack when he was explaining that, by the way.
I think,
Don't try anything.
I mean, do we want to be nosy? Do we notice, like, we're eating our ham and eggs?
I mean, on one hand, we should absolutely be laying as low as we humanly possibly can, because we can't leave this space for 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand, if this guy is, like, a spy or something, we should figure that out so he doesn't take us by surprise once we all leave.
You got it.
Brix is gonna run back upstairs, and she's going to cast... What was it?
Knife.
Yeah, she's gonna cast knife. No.
I
think it was, like, illusionary image.
Are you gonna, like, pretend to not be a cat that speaks?
Yeah.
Oh, are you going to be the low poly PS1 thing?
Yeah. I'm going to cast Prestidigitation.
I just remembered
Brix
the
is gonna come.
Brix.
Yeah, she's going to come running back downstairs as, like, the low poly Gerudo looking.
Does Brix's walk cycle going down the stairs also just look like a regular flat ground walk cycle?
Oh,
absolutely.
just...
I think it, like, slides as she goes down the stairs.
Okay.
That is crazy.
You definitely have to imagine that the walk cycle is very slidey. That even when... Because it looks like she's taking, like, regular human-sized steps, but it's also following the trajectory of Brix, which is much smaller. So, like, the thing, like, walks at a normal pace, but is going at a much, like, slower
This one is about
pace.
to be 1,000 times more disturbed. Like,
that's so fun. But I love the fact that because it's magic, people don't immediately notice that anything's wrong.
Yeah.
So yeah, Brix is standing there, and she has a very visible, like, idle cycle.
Idle cycle.
Yeah. And she just says, like,
Okay, you guys go protect Knack, and I'll talk to the weirdo in the corner. I got this. Everybody loves me.
Oswalt's going to be Knack's bodyguard for all this. One,
Okay.
he wants to protect his friend. Two, because he's paranoid about Cal. And three, because he really likes Frogger, and he wants Frogger to have some line of defense.
Okay.
No, fuck that guy.
Okay. For the record, if you'd like, you can try to eavesdrop on any of the other conversations.
I'd love to.
I mean, that's, As soon as you said eavesdrop, that was like the bat signal for.
I want this.
Art's just a nosy bitch at this point. And
He's super ears.
I want this dwarf shit to be like pure filler. Like I want it to stall us so badly.
Just
like I want it to
filler queen.
Yeah. Like everyone is waiting.
It's the new salty dog, basically.
We need some lighthearted bullshit to happen, to be honest.
We all want to fucking know what the fuck is up with Froggart so bad, and then for there to be like an entire episode where it derails and it's about some random fucking dwarf, and like everyone has to wait a whole extra episode to hear about the Froggart shit would be so fucking funny.
Also, speaking of lighthearted bullshit, on the menu, since you're speaking about carbo loading, there is something called the Super Carbo Blast, and with it, is 2 waffles, 1 pancake, 6 pieces of toast, and a pile of potatoes.
Jesus. Is there any like butter or jam or syrup that comes with that, or is it just a bunch of dry carbs?
I mean, yeah, they give you like a little tray of different jams and butters and stuff.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here's the thing. I am using my special ears. And I did roll a 3. But with my special ears, I do have a plus 18.
Oh my god.
So it's a 21.
Okay. Well.
Art's like mostly just trying to listen to make sure that like people aren't talking about us or like cult shit, like Cal shit.
Okay. Well, I can safely say that nobody is talking about you and nobody is talking about the church.
Okay.
So that's good. Can you roll me a d6 and we'll see what conversation you're... Yeah.
I focus on?
Yeah.
3.
You are overhearing a small group of people sitting at the actual bar, and they're all just having some coffees. They are venting frustrations about the repeated attempts to work things out with Debera, despite all the aggression that has been building up as of late. They are specifically citing a transgression by Anosegni, the dwarven country just to the east of Debera, 16 years ago, and believe that leadership are just a bunch of cowards. So they're just griping and being pissed off about people being too lenient. At some point, one of them also brings up that they think a figure called the Crimson Fist may have been right all along.
Interesting. Do I know
Crimson
anything?
Fist.
Why does that sound familiar?
Fist?
They're in the encyclopedia.
Oh.
Goes to our own encyclopedia.
On StumbleQuest.com.
StumbleQuest.com.
Mm-hmm.
Would you read it aloud for us?
Wow, I will read it aloud for you.
Thank you.
Oh, dear.
Is it
Yeah,
long?
it's not great.
Oh, dear.
The Crimson Fist refers to a serial killer based in Castell. For the past several years, they have appeared in various cities, abducting their victim and making a public show of burning them to death before vanishing again. It's speculated that their MO has evolved over the years, and thus they may be responsible for more deaths than we yet realize. The name Crimson Fist is one assigned to the killer by the public. It comes from the fact that their hands glow a bright red when casting their magic.
They say this guy was right?
Mm-hmm.
This guy?
Who are his victims? I imagine they weren't random people. They must have been like political figures or something.
You can roll a gather information, or you could ask your friend Libra.
I mean, I feel like I'm gone at this point, so that's Adam thinking out loud. That's not...
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, did Knack already, like, head upstairs for the ritual, or is Knack still here?
No, Knack is still here.
Yeah. So then Oswalt's not gone yet.
Yeah. Also, that would be up to Art to relay this, unless anybody else wants to try and eavesdrop.
Yeah, I think Art's gonna... Because, like, I'm not gonna be like, have you guys heard about the Crimson Fist? While, like, I'm literally listening to people talk about it. He'll hold that one under his hat, so I'll remember that 10 recording sessions from now that I need to talk about that.
Great.
Good.
Yeah.
Before we jump to Brix and have Dwarf Quest play out, Libra is drinking his coffee way too fast and burning his mouth.
Why?
He's like, okay, guys, before anything else happens, I'm gonna go and run and talk to my buddy Kaith and see if he can tell me where this gnome guy lived. What was his name? Withersby. That's it. Got it. So yeah, I'm gonna run out and do that today. Sounds like you guys have got like a whole situation going on, like a ritual or something with a frog.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's important.
All right. Well, I mean, if you say so.
Better hop to it.
Well, don't you?
Anyway.
It's a frog joke. Okay.
Sorry, everybody.
Sorry, I'm not here.
All right. So I assume here is a good spot to reconvene.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ideally, yes.
Awesome. All right. Well, I'll catch you later. He grabs a breadstick before running out the door.
Cool.
All right. Okay. So Dwarf Quest.
Well, I was going to say, do you want to set up Knack?
I should probably get to it or get started, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, first off, Knack looks at Frogger and says, Frogger, do you want to talk to us?
Frogger nods.
How long? You think he's been wanting to talk to us for a long-ass time? That's why he stares at us?
Probably.
And we all just judged him. We all just thought he was scary.
He's just waiting for you to remember the fucking spell that you have that'll let him talk to it.
All this time.
I think we just got this spell.
He's been eagerly hoping. I just can't believe that we've been this oblivious. Like, he's really been trying to he's really trying to get through to us. And how long has it been? 5 years? Anyway, 6? Okay.
That's pretty brutal.
All right. Anyway, good breakfast. I'm going upstairs.
Oswalt follows.
Yeah. Feel free to go grab your stuff today if you need to go grab your stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you guys get Oswalt's stuff for him? Or do I have to go get it?
Who has stuff being, like, who has to pick up stuff?
Oswalt.
Brix.
Brix, yeah.
And then, as long as Oswalt let us know where to go.
It's just at the guild hall.
Yeah.
Oh, he's doing
the research lab.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we could totally just go.
or the study hall, rather.
Yeah.
I hope they don't think it's suspicious that we left the free digs to go see somewhere else. That's fine.
I don't think they would really even notice.
I think, yeah.
Unless you pointed it out, and then they'd be like, why did you do that? And you're like, none of your business. And you just walk away.
Yeah.
What, the first thing you say when you walk in, you're like, yeah, sorry, I was staying somewhere else other than the free lodgings here. Okay.
Yeah, it took me a bit to get over
Why?
here, and they're like, why would you do that? Like,
Why would you do that,
it's
and why
not
do
really
we care?
that weird, but it's really weird to, like, talk about it like it's weird.
Yeah, right?
It wasn't weird until you made it weird.
Yeah, and I feel like Art is the master of that.
Okay. So is Art gonna head out right away, or is Art grabbing, like, a fruit salad beforehand?
Yeah, like, I'm gonna eat breakfast. Like, we're clearly not in a huge rush, because Brix is gonna go talk to, like, this spooky scared guy, Knack, and Oswald's gonna start the ritual. Art's just gonna have breakfast. Like, he's just having a coffee. And being like, wow, I'm not tired, or I'm not as tired as I've been for the first time in, like, several months, so.
Okay. Great.
What's Will up to?
I mean, he's just been eating so far. I am unsure what exactly.
Yeah, all of this is happening, and Will's just, like, sitting.
Yeah, he could
quietly
do
eating
because.
Ignoring all of us. I love it.
I mean, so I guess, you know, Oswald already went with Knack, and now without the shield and without really a place to go and having to wait for y'all to do your thing, the ritual, pick up your shit, he kind of doesn't have anything to do. He's just like,
do whatever he wants.
I know. He's just mostly like anxiously wanting to fucking leave, to be honest. So, I mean, I guess I could probably a market here, right? Somewhere.
Yeah.
In town.
Yeah.
I could go see what they got. It's never bad to check the items.
Sure.
And stuff.
You could also, I don't know, harass people if you wanted.
I don't want to harass people. I'm tired. I'm depressed.
I'm tired
I
of
lost
harassing
my shit. I feel like pure shit. I just want her back. You know. So,
Oh, that's right. You lost your shield. I mean, we all lost the shield, but you did have a specific fondness for it.
Exactly. And since everybody else is out there being useful, I don't know. Yeah.
You can help talk to this guy over here.
Why? I'm mean. People don't like me. I'm not good at that.
But what are you talking about? Everybody loves you.
I just don't know why. But okay.
Because you're a hot redhead, I assume.
Because that helps. I don't know.
Aw, buddy, I'm sorry you don't feel good. You wanna take your shirt off? Maybe feel a little sexy? I'm sure people here.
I also want you to imagine that the entire time it's the low poly Brix talking.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm sure people here would love to see you shirtless. Look at these people. Look at how fucking degenerate and horny they are. You can see in their eyes.
Everyone's just eating breakfast.
Yeah.
Are you like gesturing out towards towards the pub when you're saying that?
Yeah. Brix just kind of gestures at the pub, which it does include Art.
There's a table that it's occupied by what looks like some sailors that when you do that kind of look up and squint at you. Like, what? Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that would probably be mostly for their benefit, not mine. That's right. I mean...
True, but also positive feedback feels good, right? Am I right?
I guess so.
You can come around with us later.
To do...
We need to pick up everyone's items.
Do you want me to go pick up your shopping with you?
God forbid I suggest we do anything. Art continues, like, eating.
Well, it's just that I don't have any items to pick up, and I don't know why you would want me there if there's no purpose for me to be there.
I mean, if you would rather sit on your own in a room in a inn, you can do that as well.
Oh, well, you are asking me to, like, just be there? Like, to hang out?
Yeah?
Yes?
Oh! I guess I wasn't aware I was invited if I didn't have a purpose. Sure, I'll go with you.
Do we need to have the friendship talk with you that we had with Knack yesterday?
For fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Art, I'm not good at this. You need to help me here.
I am also not good at this.
I thought you had points in diplomacy.
Oh, you would be wrong.
Oh, man.
That's hilarious.
Oh.
I have points in charisma. They are not points in diplomacy.
Ow.
In fact, I'd be better at lying.
So what you're saying is you
that
are
out loud.
telling the truth that you want Will around because you're doing a bad job. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got you.
Yep, that's exactly it.
Listen, I'm not good with this. This is not my, listen, I understand that losing that shield was real bad, real bad, but we'll get it back. And then you'll have a little more pep in your step and a little more shine on your chest and things will be okay. Well, it'll be okay. Don't worry about it. We got this.
But you're not just here because you have a purpose. I mean, it's a good reason to stay together and travel together. But you're welcome to travel with us whether you have a purpose, and he does like air quotes, in this party or not.
Huh. He seems genuinely puzzled by this. Like he's taking a moment. He seems both surprised that this is a fact and also maybe a bit trying to figure out if you're just talking out of your ass, like if you're lying or if you mean it, you know?
Art is like flatly staring at him like, I had a whole conversation with you in a desert.
Yeah, I know.
I yelled at you for trying to
Oh, that was
run
two
away.
mental breakdowns away. I forgot.
Yeah, exactly.
As you guys are having this moment, the end of Socks's nose slowly encroaches and plants itself on the side of Will's face in a very gentle, loving way.
I hope it still has a sock on it, so it's just a little sock rubbing.
Yeah. It's like a little kiss. It goes...
Yeah. Actually, I don't think
I thought it was trying to suck me. Okay.
No. He's just like
gives you a
he's just
little
like
tease.
tapping you a little bit because he can tell you that you're sad.
Okay. Thank you, child. Okay. Well, thank you, I think. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever had friends before. I don't know if we're friends, but it's nice, I guess, to have something to do.
Eat your breakfast. We're
Okay.
friends.
Okay.
He just sits
Fucking
down and like
breakfast.
keeps eating.
But if you don't eat your breakfast, we're not friends.
No,
Apparently.
that's not what I said.
No,
It
goddamn
needs
it.
to be very literal right now. No bits. No bits.
Ow! I
Okay.
hate this fucking family. And she pouts.
This
House is a fucking prison.
I love that you like made yourself into a different person to go talk to this man and then came back to talk to the people that you were seen getting up from and leaving in, like, I presume effectively the same outfit, but just low poly.
Yeah.
And then, like, Gerudo.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah, that's fine.
Nothing quite like a pep talk from a 3-bit woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
She's at
A
least
woman with 8 polygons.
Yeah.
at least 64 bits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good.
3-bit.
Well, I guess we'll go to the shop to hang out.
Wait, I gotta go talk to that guy.
Whatever that
you go
means.
talk to
After
him.
after low poly Brix is done talking to that guy.
How do you approach the man? Huddled up in the corner by himself with just a whole bottle of vodka.
Damn. That's quite the breakfast.
Oh no.
That's quite the breakfast.
Well, that's how you start the conversation. You go, that's quite the breakfast
Yeah.
to his bottle of vodka.
I want you to picture, have you ever seen Mars Attacks?
Oh yes.
Yeah. So you know when the Martian is in the like lady costume and is walking but is also gliding and then just has this like weird walk cycle approaching.
The arms are moving. Yeah.
Brix's walk cycle while approaching this guy, she's trying to be unassuming, doing her best humanoid mimic pose, and it's coming across like that. It's unsettling.
That is so bad.
And weird. Brix also knows that if she sits on the stool, the low poly version of herself will be hovering in midair, and it's gonna look weird, so she just stands in front of the table. And she says,
Well, hello there. Seems like you're having a very weird breakfast this morning.
Wow.
what?
Oh, the cringe.
She's doing her best to remain inconspicuous. How dare you?
Okay.
Ah,
It's
yes,
bad.
inconspicuous.
Yeah.
So when you approach and do your whole bit, his eyes dart up to you. He's mumbling something to himself and takes a very long swig straight from his bottle.
Well, then, it seems like you're having quite the morning. Are you looking for somebody to perhaps, spin a yarn for? I am a friendly ear for you to speak into. Please tell me, what are your problems?
You're not gonna believe me. Nobody's believed me.
Here's the thing. There's a lot of things going on where people say, you never believe me. But I am so believable that I will. That's just how it is with things these days. I am a traveling story collector, and I just love getting those stories. It's for my podcast.
Stop stealing words from the modern world.
I don't know what a podcast is. A very pointy woman, but if you insist.
Yes, give me your story.
A few weeks ago, I was living a peaceful life up in my little village in Adam Segni, and well, I don't know, everything changed so fast. There was an attack. We thought it was an attack by Debera at first, but then there were these tree spirits.
Tree spirits, you say?
They appeared like from nowhere with these long white faces.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? It loses the accent. The fuck?
What? They just, I don't know, they came from nowhere and they destroyed everything. I was
Wow,
lucky to escape with my life.
Bro.
Not the bro. Bro.
Damn, that really I mean, oi, that is mighty bad. Wow. Huh. Excuse me a moment.
And she like pivots tank controls and then walks back to the table where Art and Will are. But she's going to crouch down, so hope the low poly bricks will like kind of blend in with the crowd a little bit.
Well, you're Skyrim stealthing?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
And then Brix is like, hey, so I just thought that guy in the corner was going to be like funny hee-haw times, and I was going to like give him a hard time and like laugh at him and stuff, but like, yeah, he's really got some shit going on. And he's talking about tree spirits with long white faces, and they're just destroying anything. And like, I heard tree spirits right away, and I was like, oh, damn, that really fucking sucks, yo. But I know someone who's like a tree spirit or tree spirit adjacent, maybe, perhaps. And I thought maybe you could like fill me in on some stuff. Perhaps Will. Also, I'm really bad at accents, and I already committed to one, and I don't know what to do with this guy.
Yeah, you did commit to that accent pretty hard. Says Art, who's been listening to the entire conversation.
For fuck's sake.
Well, I know about tree spirits. Did you say white faces? That doesn't ring a bell. I could roll to see what I know. What would it be?
I guess history.
History?
Yeah. Anybody who wants to, by the way.
Could I roll religion about it just for funsies?
Sure. It might be an easier roll than you think.
24.
Damn.
I mean, fuck, man. 12.
Okay.
So plus whatever your bonus is.
What is it, religion? Planes?
Well, it's history, so it would just be plus your knowledge bonus, or your intelligence bonus.
Man,
so
none of my
3.
special things
So
work.
15.
Fuck.
Okay.
Damn. That's the only thing I'm not a specialist at.
Well, like I said, the roll might be easier than you think. So you both actually have something come to mind.
Okay.
Damn.
The description of a tree spirit, but more specifically of the long white face, brings to mind Knack in his earlier days.
Oh wait, the mask.
When he was wearing the ghillie suit and the mask over his face.
Yeah, this sounds like his glaives tearing shit
That
up.
sounds like the druid glade.
They're fucking druids.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the conversation exactly. Right. Well, this is reminding me of our little friend when he used to wear his
Ooh,
druid
that's not good. It's probably good that Knack's not here.
Oops.
Poor little fellers, kind of having a bad time, and we don't need 80 or 90 dogs in this bar right now. So,
no,
right,
or an elephant for even a split second.
Yeah. Maybe we should just keep this to ourselves until at least the ritual's done.
Uh-huh.
In the meantime, you guys are smart. Figure something out.
And then she scoots back towards the dwarf.
Geography-wise, is Bell, like, near the dwarf town?
Yes, it's just north of it.
Oh.
So, you guys are in Castell, right? And just north of that is Debera. East of that is Anosegni. And then you've got Bell north of that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, okay, so Bell is kind of, like, moving through enemy lines, so to speak, if it is druids attacking the dwarves. But also, I guess I kind of get it. If the dwarves are pushing, like, industrialization, the druids might head in there or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Always struck me as interesting concept of druids having wars, destroying things.
Yeah.
And they were trying to call Knack back for, like, a while.
Quite some time, yeah.
This is a thing we know?
Yeah.
Okay. So we can't have a conversation about it. Perfect.
No.
Yeah, that's basically why Knack was getting, like, the forest madness, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
The original madness.
Yeah, the original OG madness.
Yeah.
That was actually when he met Frogger.
That was. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes. So Brix is going to scoot back to the guy
And just be like, after some consideration, I have figured that perhaps you need a bit of time away from home and just everything in particular. Perhaps you should take a little vacation away. There's some really cool goblins to the south of here, you know. You're basically like goblin height. you could like just kind of hang out there for a little while.
So bad. The accent's slipping.
That's so funny. Oh my god.
While you're there, just don't tell anybody about the things that you saw, and you, perhaps just keep all that inside. Nothing bad happens when you bottle emotions. Maybe don't drink as much, but if it's helping you keep all that inside, maybe just yeah. Listen, I am not.
And she's like, while she's talking, she's got her little like hands that are like trying to emote, but they're just like little mitts, so they're
like
not really.
Blocks.
I love this. I think this is so funny.
I am very much outside of my depth here. I thought you were going to be like a funny little man, but instead you're just you're like funny, but not ha-ha funny.
I thought you were going to be a funny little man, but instead you're a traumatized little man.
Yeah.
That's literally every NPC.
Yeah.
And well.
Yeah. Well, while you're with the goblins, you might want to like seek out the Bonesmith. I'm sure she could like help you work through your feelings with art therapy. And yep, good luck to you. Jolly luck. Yep.
I want the listeners to know that when Dana said the Bonesmith, my initial reaction was a look of confusion. And then as soon as she said art therapy, I was like, oh yeah, okay.
I feel like we all kind of went like, oh, okay, that makes more sense. Like, visually.
Yeah. Just so everybody knows what was happening there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So that's what's up, old chap.
So when Brix finishes her spiel there, a half insincere smile is on the dwarf's face. You've shown me a lot of kindness today. Thank you for listening to me. Whatever you are, it doesn't matter. Thank you. And he goes to shake your hand. Your hand that's, not real.
Can I like sleight of hand do the like, too slow, like pull the hand away?
Yeah, absolutely.
This man is going to kill himself.
We're gonna have to. This man is gonna be a cultist. We're gonna have to fight him.
Yeah.
He's gonna find God, and it's gonna be the bad God. And we're gonna have to fight him later.
You're gonna have to kill him.
Oh, God.
Yep.
That's a 35.
Oh my god. So you pull the too slow thing with such tremendous vigor that he's got like an anime reaction thing going on, like his hair's blown back and there's speed lines and shit, and he's like, oh.
As a hallucination brought on by far too much drinking, if you touch me, you will die.
Well, being reminded of anything to do with death makes him immediately start sobbing.
Oh, I mean,
all you have to do is stop talking.
I mean, you won't die, but it'll be a real bad time. Your fingerprints will get all mixed up, and then you'll be convicted of crimes you didn't do. So there's
Art's gonna walk over.
We need to arrest her.
Yeah,
like we need to arrest her and forcibly remove her. More.
Yeah, Art's gonna walk over and sit down right in front of Brix, as if pretending that Brix is indeed a hallucination that does not exist.
Nice. We're going to make this guy believe he's so insane. Like, we're gonna give him a mental break.
It's literally just getting worse.
Oh,
like,
no.
No. He's just gonna be like, I'm not sure who you were talking to, but I couldn't
He was
help
talking to me.
over here.
Yep, it was me. Oh, wait.
Had happened. I'm glad that you've managed to escape, and I will take this news to the guild.
Are you a hallucination too?
No, I assure you, I am.
This place is haunted, says Will
No.
from over on the table. It's not you.
No, it's not. No,
It's not you. It's not you.
Brix says
I
in the
mean, I don't think that we should let the poor man believe that he is going insane when it is well known that there is a ghost in this place.
He's okay. He is One Piece crying. Like he's got
Yeah.
tears just like all over his face.
Yeah.
His nose is dripping. He's drooling. Like this is
and-
like the ugliest cry you've ever seen in your life. Howling with sorrow and fear.
And Art's gonna like slide him a glass of water.
He
And
drinks
just-
more of his vodka.
No, stop. You're safe now. Get a room. Try to get some sleep. I think that would be better.
Thank you, beautiful hallucination, man.
No, this was real.
You're welcome. And he'll like
Thank
pat
you,
the
ghost
guy.
man.
He'll pat the guy on the shoulder. Like, I am real. Please don't vomit on me.
Brix is gonna drop her prestidigitation. She's gonna stamp her back over to Will.
What a fucking mess.
I think that went pretty good.
She says up to Will with her little paws on her hips.
How can something so small cause so much damage?
I'm just a little wrecking ball.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
After a little bit, Art just comes back over, and he's like, I think we should probably start our day.
Well, hey everybody! Thanks so much for listening to this new episode of Stumble Quest. Our theme is Struttin' by Louie Zong, with some other music by Kevin MacLeod of Incompetech.com. And you know, this is a bi-weekly podcast, twice a month, so we are going to see you in 2 weeks on June 4th. Till then, catch us at StumbleQuest.com for more information about the show, cast, and characters. We are at StumbleQuest on Blue Sky. Come check us out there, too. And if you're feeling a little sociable, you'd like to join the show's Discord, the link is in the episode description. 5-star ratings and reviews mean so much to us. And it would be super helpful for the show if you could give one to us on iTunes specifically, but anywhere really. If you've already been so kind as to do that for us, maybe tell a friend you think would vibe with us. We'd appreciate it. We are also at patreon.com/StumbleQuest. And if you are on an Apple device, please consider subscribing through your web browser rather through the app in the Apple App Store, which is a mouthful to say, even to think, so just free yourself from it and go to the web browser. And speaking of Patreon, I have so many patrons that I would love to say thank you to. So I'm gonna do so right now. Thank you so much to Andy Animates, Crispy, Eldrasar, Elfheim, Fire Seal, John Bridaham, Kaylin, Lemon Wiki, Lorenzo Hall, Mad Hatter Plush Artist, Mr. Peacher, Mike Provenzano, Shaz Hands, Silver, Sleepy Turtle Cat, Striker, The Tommynator, Wiles Paleo, and Will the Smoshy. Thank y'all so much. Your support helps us bring every new episode right to you. This episode was edited by myself, Allie, and you can find me at YouSeeTheHat on most socials, including Blue Sky. And tune in next time, folks. This dwarf, inspired by his vodka-fueled low-poly break from reality, goes on to invent Fantasy Atari. Good for him!
I apologize to our listeners and to Allie
For no knowing shit.
for me not knowing anything about what's going on, or if this causes problems.
Also,
Hopefully
I
it doesn't.
apologize to Allie for being confused and stupid. That's
Sorry from everybody for being confused and stupid.
it. Yeah. Big
Yeah.
sorry
I
to
apologize to the listeners for that, because
everyone for being big and
Yeah.
stupid.
I apologize for nothing.
I apologize to Allie in case you don't know whether or not to keep in the Joe Biden Garfield bit.
Yeah.
I apologize to Joe Byron for not giving him a kiss.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Feels good to get that out.
Feels good, yeah, feels good.
You'll be vulnerable.
Yeah.